Alright, we should be good. Hello, hello, hello. Guys, I have no idea how this is gonna go. Song, what's up? Yes, I would love to watch someone play funny library game at 1 AM. Hello and welcome. Or possibly good night. Famous Geometry Dash
Songheads,
play
the
button.
opening song in
What?
this game is copyrighted.
Awesome. Thanks for the heads up. Okay, before we get into it, do I have to worry about NSFW? You're reading this, play Pilgrim. Pilgrim is scheduled for next Friday, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, Pilgrim is scheduled for next Friday.
Gotta give them that song cue.
The what now? New year, new victim of the PM brain rot. I do believe so. Nothing in this game, NSFW. Okay, okay. Because we had to worry about 118 in the last one, didn't we? I think it was 118. Oh my god. Opening song is the only music copyrighted. How do we go about the opening? Like the opening when I start the game, or the opening intro when I press new game? Game y'all playing? We're about to play Library of Ruina. Why does YouTube this is Deep Rock Galactic? What? Let me check that. Let me check that. I have I think I know why it's doing that. Let me check that. Okay, I see. I see, I see. It should be updated now. It won't say... Oh god, wait, did it update? Okay, it should be updated. It'll probably say Deep Rock for you, but if new viewers pop in or if you refresh the page, you'll say Library. There we go. I knew I was forgetting something. There's like an opening intro. The opening intro only happens once. Awesome. Okay, this is where I'm at. So if we press new game, I have to mute everything, right? Scene 1. I go out to the street. My hands in my pockets. Holy crap, why is it so blurry? Is it supposed to be that blurry? Cannot be free. Not allowed. Heads up, I'm not gonna read everything. Holy crap, is it supposed to be that blurry?
As soon as you
Purple
hear
tear?
this in the music, just mute.
Awesome. Yeah, I was curious about the smoke as well. It's blurry as hell in here. Oh. Oh my god, it cleared up. Okay. We're gonna answer her questions. We don't get to... Okay. I just need this... The sun bloom now? Absolute blindness. How do you enter? I would too if it's all smoked. Whoa. I don't know what happened to him. It's all warped. How do we enter? Or you enter? I don't know if we are them or we're like a camera. We're spectating from the side. Ended up here before I even realized it. No idea how it got here. Blood's gushing. What happened to him?
This game looks like one of those with multiple endings, and one of those is where they all die and claim you never played it.
Awesome. This is a lot of information. Did he really need to inform her about all of that? I agree. I'm on her side with this one. You might have dragged that way too long. Dude's a fixer. Rock bottom. I would say he's rock bottom if his limbs are missing. Okay, hello Roland. Welcome to the library. This is a horrible way to welcome someone. I would not be enjoying a welcoming ceremony having my limbs cut off. But to each their own, I suppose, right? I think he would faint if you just... He was bleeding. They're all intact. You can move! Guys, just a heads up, I might not be reading everything.
This stream will be full of yapping, but Song is here to save the day speaking.
I don't know if that's right. I don't know if I'm here to save the day. During Lobotomy Corp, I didn't read... I read maybe 1% of the story. So if you guys actually want to read the story or learn about the lore, I would recommend, you know, potentially watching something else or reading on your own. I'll be kind of skimming through. Oh no. They're doing research in the library. That's all I'm understanding. Dude's unlucky, I guess. Don't worry, I don't know the syndicates either. Doesn't really matter. Whatever the case, trapped here? Or screwed. Or trapped in a library. Analysis? How you entered? You need an invitation for a library? This is kind of giving me Undertale vibes. Dude just fell from the ceiling and now he's in a library getting his limbs cut off by a woman he's never met. What a wild beginning, ain't it? I don't actually know if he fell from the story, but to each their own. Awesome. Lore stream, no way. Yeah, the game went on sale and I mentioned that if it ever goes on sale I'd pick it up, so it, you know, I kind of picked it up. It went on sale, I think. There was a cool sale. It's the winter sale. No way. We're not allowed to die here? Laboratory sort of deal. What? I don't think that's how popcorn works. Once again, I am skimming through the dialogue. Just a heads up. Oh, I didn't mean to press skip. I meant to move my mouse over. We might have skipped a giant amount of text, potentially. I didn't want to in the way of the text, but now I've learned the text bleeds over. It's fine. I don't think it was that important, right? They were talking about like popcorn and waking up in the library in laboratories or something. I don't know what the reception is anyways. Deal with the guests in a physical manner, of course. I don't think we should be dealing with guests in a physical manner inside of a library. But to each their own. It's fine, it's fine. I'm more worried about how physical they're getting in the library. I really think you should leave people alone in a library so they can read the books, but I guess this is a special library or something. What? I think I get the gist of it now. invitation actually work? Open up the invitation, register the books you wish to serve to your guests. Guys, we are working in a library, I guess. 1 minute we were bleeding on the floor, or he was bleeding on the floor. And the next minute, we're hired. Awesome. Or he's hired.
Anyways, heads up for the game. You are
What's
to
up?
experience torture and suffering. Pain beyond human limits just to build your own deck. I'm not kidding, BTW.
That's fine, that's fine. I play roguelike, so it's should be fine. Speaking about roguelikes, it's kind of off topic, but torture. I've been informed that Baldur's Gate 3 is like a 70-hour game. And I gotta play 2 sessions of that. So I think I'm used to it. I think I'm gonna start Baldur's Gate 3 later today. Sadly, I won't be streaming it or recording it. Just a heads up, I might record it. But definitely not streaming it. Because I would have to try and get everyone's timing correct for scheduling. Oh, that'd be torture. Once we get the books, what comes next? Limitless possibilities. Even I cannot fathom the infinite space and power of the library. Wish to complete the library. Perfect book. Perfect book. Books. What? Okay, that one we skip. Yeah, all your guys fly Ruina. Everyone must suffer like I have mute. What happened? I looked away for a second. Might not be reading everything. Song, when you watch anime, you don't skim it. But when it's a game format, you skim it. Just don't get the logic of it. Even has VA as well, unlike L Corp. Well, the VA is in a different language. Guys, what's happening? I don't think this is a normal library. Copyright, copyright. Thank you, guys. Guys, I don't think we're in a normal library. English subtitles exist? Yeah, we got subtitles. I'm still gonna skim through it. Here's the idea behind it. If I'm playing a video game, I want to play the video game, you know? Story is good, but I kind of am more for the gameplay than I am of the story. But if the story is introduced in droplets every once in a while, I'll kind of get glued to it. So then that's how I end up learning about everything in a game that I've mostly brain rotted myself through. Did you guys know there was a dwarf called Carl, and he's like the chosen dwarf in Deep Rock Galactic? And in Deep Rock Galactic, that's actually the company name that you are assigned to, and management wants you to go into the mining operations of Hoxie to fight glyphids and different other creatures. And then there's some rival company that's like a tech. Like, that's how I get my story. I just get droplets, and then I learn the brain rot around it, and it's pretty silly. Here we go. Guys, we are choosing guests. A reception begins by sending an invitation to guess whom you want to invite. Want to navigate the question mark to begin this process. Is this our pick a path, like Slay the Spire? Select the episode you want to play. The illusion of choice. Book of something. This panel, you'll provide the set of books required to start the episode. This panel? Tutorial sucks. Skim through it once to get to the end of the game. I just watched 5 hours documentary video of the game I just played. I don't watch documentary videos of games. This one? What's up for grabs? This screen shows a list of books currently in the library's possession. Select the needed book now. So we need the book in the library to assign the book to the guests to then get into the mission. So this 3-step process is what it looks like. Dear guests, I formally invite you to the library. The library's books can provide you with all of the wisdom, wealth, honor, and power you seek. However, an ordeal will await you in the library. If you cannot overcome this ordeal, you will be converted into a book yourself. Angela. Books of the day. This is like a menu at like a fancy restaurant where they have the different platters already scheduled. Continue along with the final preparations for the invitation. There we go. When you're ready to send the invitation, confirm. Awesome. Whoa. Tutorial here is okay, but that's actually the base standard of PM games. Okay. Converted into a book sounds better than being converted into a marketable plushie. I don't know about that one. Hurry up, script them up now. Might arrive any second. Doing the best. Whoa, what is that sound? Just can't seem to get a clean rip of his guts. Contents of this guy are weirdly different. I'd be worried if my contents inside my body were weirdly different. Never seen, even heard of a body modification procedure that does this. Interesting. He's got a book inside of him. Footsteps getting closer, clean the cuts, pull them out, take them all. Heads are gonna be nicely chopped off of our bodies. Did you guys do that to the dude you're gutting? We're out of time. What's happening? That was close. Hold one. Good harvest in a territory managed by them. The economy is in shambles. Organ harvesting must commence. Is the economy actually in shambles? I would not want to mess with someone's guts in an alleyway. You're joining the syndicate? We learned about the syndicate from the dude and the lady. The lady doesn't know anything and I don't know anything, but the dude said that there's something. Dude had no organs? How's he living? Oh, okay. Damaged too badly? You guys gutted him. I think it might be in English. It might be. Subtitles. Doesn't make sense. How could he have even walked around with his mess up organs? One of those? What is a one of those? What? Rumors there's a guy who skewers and threads people alive to turn them into dolls. Ooh. Fun fact, I took an anatomy course and I got to look at body parts to learn about anatomy and whatnot. Despite all that, fleshy bits on your innards is not a very pleasant thing to think about mentally or look about physically. That's your one fun fact of the day. Dude, biology courses suck. You get to dissect animal and it's the worst smell in the world. Not because of the animal, but because they use specific preservatives to keep the corpse fresh for research purposes and for examination purposes. Dude, the smell is horrendous. That's your one fun fact. He had an envelope. He had an envelope in his body. Why do frogs get to be the victims? I would imagine because it's a small animal. For anatomy, it was a pig. Baby pig. Regardless, not fun at all.
결혼은 꽝이네.
I don't know if I would keep an envelope in my guts, but to each your own.
7시간 정도 남았어.
I guess if you're running low on storage in like your bag or, you know, your backpack, then yeah, I guess you could put in your guts an envelope, but I wouldn't recommend it. It will get slimy and whatnot. You know, there's like blood and stuff inside of you, I think. Just find the transparent cutout body parts cards from Vsauce. I think it will help you with an enemy. The what now? Michael Vsauce. I remember it now. It was a YouTube short. It's a deck of cards, and as you flip them, I remember that now. I saw that one. Where are your fingers? Well, they found an envelope. Screwed anime, shut up and follow me. Cool.
초대장이 보여주는 과정의 파편이
They witnessed it?
방문할 손님들의 이야기를 엿볼 수 있지.
Those are gonna be the upcoming guests?
어떤 손님이 방문할지
Dude, I would hate looking at our guests every single time and you end up witnessing them gutting a dude to find the envelope. That's the worst place to put a surprise in someone's body.
초대장의 기능이 참 대단하네요. 엿보기도 하고 납치도 하고 범죄 특화 도구야 아주. 이런 기능이 있다면 번거롭게 손님 받을 필요 없지 않아?
No. Is that gonna be it for every single encounter? Are we just gonna sneak, well, peep on people getting the envelope in weird situations? Only take a peek when it's been decided.
When the guy in the left lost all his limbs, but like
Awesome.
in the sprite he still had all his limbs, so it was kinda weird, you know.
What I think about it, I was thinking this is a weird library. Not gonna lie, I've been trying to find Among Us in the background for a while now. Just a heads up. I've gotten close. I'll let you know if I find one. Finders keepers? Well, I guess you're correct on that. If you were to find an envelope in someone's body, you could keep it. I don't think they need it anymore, right? You're desperate guess? It does seem so. Get a lot of tome? I would imagine you meant time. You see the background a lot? Thank you, thank you. The invitation simply finds a way to those who need it. It found its way inside a dude's guts. Awesome. Ruins. Don't know a whole lot either. And then he says the library's a Ruina, and then the credits roll. And then we all go cinema.
저놈들은 뒷골목의 양아치나 떠돌이일 거야. 쥐라고 불러. 조직이라고 부르기조차 민망한 어중이 떠중이들이지. 돈도 없고 힘도 없어.
Oh my god.
당장 하루의 벌이만을 바라보는 패배자들이야.
They're doing their best, I think. Maybe, okay, I might take back those words. They were gutting a dude.
그래?
Oh, are we going to the back streets? We could probably just... We could possibly just go to the back streets and give them the invitation, you know? What'd I say? What can I say? You love the library that you live in? I got no idea. I'm still looking for an Among Us. If I find one, it'll be peak. Could be a bunch of valuable things here. How'd she do that? Welcome to the library. Awesome. You may find what you desire here. May end up yielding your precious possessions to us. Owner of the place allowed to take whatever we want here, right? Indeed. Cool. Earn books. They worth a lot.
망치! 우리가 지금 똥오줌 가릴 때야?
You know, I really wouldn't inform the library attendant that you were planning to rob them right in front of them. Yeah, it's just...
Another head up, after half finishing law, you will be condemned, kidnapped to a bus. Perhaps
bus?
owned by a company. I heard it is called Limbus Company.
Okay. Awesome. Up here, you can see some bare information about the librarians who will participate in the reception. Okay. In this section, you can view detailed information about the selected character. Their normal, weak, fatal... Oh, never mind. It says that for both sides. Combat pages. Underneath, you can check a list of combat pages, cards, the selected character will use in the reception. Info on the guests is at the top. Selection, view detailed information about the selected characters. If we click on them, underneath, check their cards. Awesome. Begin stage play. Lights, camera, action. We're in a theater now? Under this bar, press the relevant button to start the battle when you have finished viewing all available information. What's up with this? Is this our pick a path? Is there a pick a path? I would imagine damage and shield. And then, never mind. That's a new symbol. HP, stagger resist, speed dice. They're all a little bit different. Fatal. Fatal. I'm trying to get an idea of what these symbols were and what the information was. I was wondering if it was like traits, like in a RPG game, the skeleton would be weak against bashing type of attacks compared to piercing type of attacks. But no, these are fatal, fatal, normal, normal, and weak, so I suppose it's not like that. Fatal, weak, normal. Gambling to win, huge. Fatal, weak, normal. Fatal, weak, normal. Fatal, weak, normal. Fatal is greater than weak, and weak is greater than normal? I don't know if I understood that right. Guess we're good? Red, pale, black, you know. We gotta mess with all of the colors here? The text describes the ability of the page, usually activated upon use. In combat, 3 types of offensive dice exist, each corresponding to a different damage type. This icon represents the slash damage type, which is an offensive die. When this icon is played, a slash type attack will be performed. Likewise, offensive dice pierce icon, perform pierce attack. Lastly, offensive dice blunt type. The ability of the action die written on its right may activate when the die is played. Based on its condition, most abilities activate when the attack hits a target or the die wins in a clash against the opposing die. Awesome. During battle, using combat pages needs a resource called light. The amount of light a character currently has is indicated by the number of yellow icons above them. Okay. So it's like a cost. Scene begins, press the spacebar to roll the speed die. Are we playing Mario Party now? A higher speed value offers the following advantages. If the enemy's speed is lower than yours, you can redirect their attack to you. Characters with higher speed values will act first. So we're first, but redirect their attack to you? Please select the speed die on a librarian. So this one. Combat pages. Librarian's hand of combat pages, aka cards. Please select one of them.
Looking at the tutorial again, this is their best tutorial PM has made.
Awesome. Select the speed die of the opposing character to target them with the attack. A lot pops up, doesn't it? I'm looking at the icons. Okay. There's quite a lot to take in, isn't there? Ours does peers. I'm gonna go for that one just to see what happens. By pressing Q or clicking on the icon, you can toggle quick mode. In quick mode, the action dice are rolled automatically during battle, allowing combat to play out smoothly. When quick mode is turned off, the player must manually roll the action dice in each engagement by clicking or pressing space. With this utility, you can automatically field the librarian's speed die with the combat pages in their hand. Targets are randomly determined. This makes the battle proceed quicker at the cost of precision and strategy. Awesome. Target display. These are visual indicators showing who the librarians and guests are currently targeting for attack. Toggle them by pressing 1, 2, 3, enemies, clashers, librarians on the keyboard or by clicking the icons. Pressing the spacebar or clicking on the icon after the speed die has been rolled, you can begin the combat phase. There is quite a lot, ain't there? When only one of the two opposing characters has a dice to play, a one-sided attack occurs. This happens when a character targets an enemy that isn't targeting them back. Only offensive dice are played in one-sided attacks. The defensive dice will be retained until the scene ends or an enemy attempts a one-sided attack. Holy crap. Don't worry, at the start it becomes hard to understand, but the more you play, the worse it gets. Awesome. Very, very awesome. It's a lot like the dice card roguelike game. That would be Diceomancer, right? Or Dicey Dungeons, I think? There's quite a lot of dice roguelikes, to be quite fair. Surely don't die to rats. They don't look like rats. They look like humanoids, don't they? Both characters are in engagement. Congratulations! A dice to play, a clash occurs. This usually occurs when the speed dice of two characters target each other. Retained defensive dice or counter dice may also cause a clash. In a clash, the results of the actions are determined by comparing their rolls. Defensive dice can only deal damage equal to the roll by winning the clash. Interactions between defensive dice follow the rules on the next page. Clashing 2. Holy crap. Block dice, evade dice. So that's what it was. Block dice. When a clash versus offensive dice completely blocks the damage, deals stagger damage to the attacker by the difference in value. Losing versus offensive mitigates incoming damage by the roll value. Winning a clash versus defensive dice deals stagger damage equal to the roll value. Oh god. Completely negates damage, the evade die is retained. Completely negates damage, evade die is lost. When drawing, winning clash versus defensive dice of an evade, character recovers stagger resist.
Absorbing all this info right.
We're trying to. The worst tutorial ever, maybe not worst, but the lengthiest tutorial ever was Barony. That took 2 hours and 30 minutes to learn, and it still took, I think, 3 rounds to get a grasp on. Getting physical, and it takes 6 hours for one full play. So I think we can manage with a little bit of reading. Taking physical damage will decrease the character's HP, indicated by the red gauge. When the HP of the librarian or guest is brought down to 0, they will die.
An expert at this game.
Whoa.
I'm so good that I keep losing at lore tutorial and never get past this point.
Awesome. Boils down to big number equal win. It seems so. Book of Rats obtained. Guess who meet their demise in the library will be resolved into books. The higher the guess emotion level was, the more likely they are to yield books in greater quantity or quality upon death. Even if a librarian dies during combat, they will rise again once the reception is over. So we don't lose our lads, do we? What's up with the dialogue there? I forgot how to, I suppose this one and this one?
BTW the 5 little bars.
Emotion level is the top 5 low bars. Emotion, top 5 low bars. The area up here? When that hovers? 5 little bars is what's throwing me off. Can we only choose one? Or can we, because we have... Are those ones usable or not usable? I cannot tell. Because even if they're not usable, it looks like we could have a card right there for one icon. Only have one speed die. Oh, so we need more die, but the die allows us to have lights to then select cards from? Is what I'm now trying to get? So 3, it filled up the remainder, so a grand total of 4 is what I'm assuming. What I'm looking at when hovering over this is I'm looking at the blinking lights in the top left, and I'm associating the blinking ones with high damage output. Although that's just an assumption, because usually things that are blinking are trying to grab the viewer's attention for importance. But I'm not sure if that's exactly correct. Maybe the completely blacked out one is the one I should prioritize, or the one that's completely highlighted. Light is what cards use. If your emotion level didn't rise, you'd be missing light right now. Awesome. Blinking is fatal. So I want to go for fatal, right? Blinking is weak. The full light is fatal. Blacked out is normal. Blinking is fatal? I got no idea. One that's highlighted means they're weak to it. So we should go for Pierce, right? So far everything's been dying, so I think we're fine regardless. The card that looks the best would be this one because it does Pierce and then Bash, I think, doesn't it? Well, this one does as well. We'll learn. I do wonder if the one with 3 actions would have been better. One of these. For long form combat, because it looked like their attack only does 1 action. Okay, we got a book. Called Blunt, but yeah, okay. So prioritize the one that's completely glowing, not blinking and not died out. I assume. Blinking fatal, if I remember correctly. Winner. And check the books you have obtained from the reception here. If you have failed the reception, this part will show the books you have lost instead. Awesome. We got Book of Rats, 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 and emotion level bonus, Book of Rats and Book of Rats. I think we got a lot of books that might be very similar to each other. Accessory to success! You can check the battle symbols your librarians have obtained from the reception here. We obtained 1 HP, I guess? Time to conclude the reception.
조직에 속하는 것이
Awesome.
그렇게도 중요한 일일까?
Renowned syndicate.
도시에서 살아가려면 어쩔
So what I've learned is that we now work in a library after being confined to the ground and having our limbs ripped off. And our new task at this library is to kidnap people who are in desperate need of survival, just to have them have the surprise of finding an invitation randomly around them, so we can convert their bodies into books for our own gain.
Is this what you usually
Cool.
do in libraries?
I'm not sure. I haven't been to a library in quite a while, but if they're doing this now, God, I should go to a library. That'd be fun. Cool. Pleasure to burn. Arson. Burn books. I don't think we're supposed to do that. This section, you can burn the books that you have obtained. You can see what the books in your possession have to offer before burning them. We get pages and we get cards. Books are also used for inviting the guests of other episodes, so it is recommended you keep at least one copy in your possession. Cool. I guess we're burning a book right now. Here you can check the list of items that can be obtained from the book burning. Burn book, press it, up to 20.
So gambling is burning, so keep gambling.
Cool. Oh, it's bright. What the hell? When you burn the books on the floor, you'll see a lovely animation of the floor's color. You may get randomly obtained pages of the book. Burning a book yields different pages each time based on chance. We're gambling. It's all gambling. Book of Rats turned into those, and those turn into that. 2 types of pages you may acquire from books. Key pages and combat pages. That's a key page, I guess? Considering we use those in combat. Key pages constitute a librarian's physique. They serve as equipment. Oh, combat pages are cards and techniques used by librarians in battle. Holy crap, there's more. The rarity of pages range from paperback, hardcover, limited, and object d'art. No, object d'art. Pages of higher grades are more powerful, though rarer to acquire when burning books. Alright, you guys, give it up. Where do I put my credit card number? Or gambling? We got a page. Do we burn everything? I don't know if we need to burn everything. Please move over to this panel and select the library on this floor to move the combat page list.
Grinding and gambling. Sometimes you don't get the key page
Deck
and
setup.
combat pages from burning a couple books, so there'll be a time where you have to fight them twice.
Okay, so rerun the missions. Please get 1 copy, always have 1 copy. Should need the books for next invitation as well. Okay, okay.
And also
Combat
you
page
need
list.
books for next invitation as well.
Okay, okay. List of combat pages owned by the player. Sweet. Exceeded per floor limit. List of key pages currently owned by the player. What do I do with this though? Information of the selected key page. You can check the deck, aka combat book, passive abilities, and resistances. Information of the key page currently equipped by the librarian. Press a button to equip the key page to the librarian. Oh! You took their rags. You can see the information of newly equipped key page here. It's empty. Deck of combat pages is bound to the key page. Make sure to configure the deck after changing key pages. Do we want the rags? Oh wait, yeah we do. The health and whatever that is increases. Oh god. There's a mod where you don't have to grind for the books at all, but that's boring and we love gambling and gambling. There was when I launched the game, it showed if I wanted to launch it with mods, and then I was like, what the hell? There's mods for this? Apparently there is. I did take a sneak peek at the workshop on Steam. It was interesting to see mods for this one, because I don't think I saw a launch with mods option for the other game. Here you can customize your librarian's appearance and dialogues. Customization? You can check the battle symbols in the librarian's possessions here. You can jump from the librarian information tab to the combat pages tab here. Jump from the librarian information tab to the key page tab here. Holy crap, that's a lot of jumping. Why? The buttons are right next to each other. Did we really need those? We have an item? Headwear number 3, 1 HP. I got an achievement for equipping it. The Pied Piper. Awesome.
Please edit his look to not be raggedy, like looking like a washed up grade 9 fixer.
You know, that's it, I'm keeping it. Customize menu, you can edit the librarian's name, title, appearance, body size, dialogue. Please enjoy creating your nuggets. Remember to save before leaving the screen. Revert, randomize, leave, complete, configure. Do we have to unlock stuff? There was a name, just Maxwell right there, that I completely zoned in on. I got happy. I thought there was going to be a little cat that pops up. What happens if we press randomize? You know what? I'm keeping it how it is. We'll check this out later. We'll keep it for now. We should probably equip some of these, right? Because he's currently empty, is what I'm looking at. Should we go with an evade? Do we need an evade? We've only got 1 dice, right? So wouldn't it be best to not go with the evade, but for options that are higher costing? A minimum of 1, because 1 is going to be what we're getting regardless. So then wouldn't we want those? Backstreet's Dash. This one's blue. Inflict 1 bleed next scene. That one's purple. What I'm getting at is this. I don't know if this is it. Inflict bleed. Can we just only grab cards that inflict bleed? I mean, if the head librarian is already crazy, I figure we just go psychotic and make everyone lose blood. Right? Awesome. I did not. What? Why does it have this many saves? Will I need those? I was just thinking save confirm, you know? Rarity from common to legendary or whatever it is. Awesome. We got uncommons. I guess we're good. Did it save? I'm gonna double check. Yay! Invitation. Hello, hello.
I wish to tell chat and you to brace yourselves.
Brace ourselves? What's up? Book of Rats. Sure, we're using a book of rats. Foiled again. They're doing chores. Is that his voice or his voice? I would not associate that voice with this person, you know?
이 바닥이 다 그렇잖아. 선택받은 몇 명만 위로 치고 올라갈 뿐이지.
Only a select few get to rise up to the ranks.
그래도
Oh my god, it was his voice.
그런 낙관적인
Small task.
성격은 참-
Envy
아무리
optimism.
그래도 밤이 오기 전에
Please find my lost cat before the night falls. It's seriously not it.
허접한 사무소는 쓰레기 같은 일만 들어온다니까.
그래 핀. 너도 이런 일이나 하려고 해결사가 되려 했던 건 아니잖아.
Awesome.
좀 더 큰 물에서 놀아야지.
So they're rising up in the ranks of the currently fumbled economy. Cool. Envelope in my pocket. Oh, this one was way more tame. I thought we were gonna have to find it in another person's
이런
body
일은 그냥 넘어갈 수 없지.
once more.
게다가 적힌 말대로라면
Awesome.
저 책이란 것은
Books be of interest to several associations. Does everyone want books? The first people didn't really know about them. Report this to the office first, take care of it formally.
누구 좋으라고 그런 쓰레기
Visual novel
상품을
logic. If
빌려줘?
character lights up when they speak, it means it's their voice. Awesome. I'm about to feed a garbage office. I won't feed me. Ruined.
해결사라는데 아는 사람들이야?
Fixers. Assuming all fixers know each other is picking two random pedestrians and hoping they know each other. Awesome. Both humans, you must know each other, right?
해결사들의 종류와 수가 정말 많다.
그런 거지.
Kidnapping fixers. Oh, only two of them? I guess they're both weak to the same thing. That's what it looks like. But we should be going for Fatal, right? Considering both of these characters have the same stuff, I'm gonna pay attention to going for Fatal, I suppose. We're gonna go for Pierce and Tesla Waters. I guess we're all set up. Heightening emotions. As the battle progresses, their emotional tension of the Liberians and guests will be heightened. Positive emotion, blue, negative, red. Gained upon winning a clash or having advantages in battle. Losing a clash, suffering disadvantages. As the emotion levels of characters rise, the overall emotion of teams they belong to will be heightened. When your team's emotion level goes up, you may choose an abnormality page to use it at the beginning of the next scene. Abnormality? Both of them were weak to Pierce? Pierce is blinking as Fatal from the previous one. I do believe Slash was weak against and normal was the bottom one. So that's how we're going with the associations. Is blinking as of highest importance? Is what I'm getting at. I guess we only get dealt a certain amount of cards each turn. This one should be our best bet. Awesome. I don't think emotions changed or anything, because the lad died in one shot, it seems. Vertical difficulty spike. I'll be looking for it. That should be it. Okay, the blinking one was the important one, I suppose. Book of a grade 9 fixer. We killed a child is what I'm getting. If that's how that works with the phrasing. Feels weird burning the books, knowing that they were previously a person. Just so we can fill our gambling addiction. awesome. It's all greens for that one, so I think we'd be fine just not burning them. What? Whoa. I think we're alright with this. It's the beginning is what I'm thinking, so it shouldn't be all too bad right now, right? I'm going to get rid of this one and go with this one, because this one has double pierce. That's what I'm looking at. That one has one pierce. That one's bleed. That one might be alright. 1 to 4, and this one's a 1 to 8. The gambling might be more intriguing than I expected. The number rolls. This one would give us a guarantee minimum 2, and this one would give us a guarantee minimum 1. Awesome. Silly sound effect. Honestly, on all of them, this one seems the best, given that it's a guarantee minimum 2. High roll would be nice as well, but I'm a little bit worried. Knowing how luck goes, we could get screwed. Burn books, library. I'm gonna be lost for a while here. Just a heads up. Invitation. Oh, there's the second part. Cool. Oh, Finn went back. The other two that were really desperate are the ones we fought. I thought we were going to fight all of them. That's why I was wondering why there was only 2. They still haven't responded back to us. Something must have happened. Plenty of fixers disappear without a trace, whether they died or ran off. Okay. Too little evidence to back up your claim about the invitation. Door appeared out of thin air when they signed the paper. Disappeared into that. Cool. Okay. Something's off about this. Tragic that such good instincts of a grade 9 fixer are wasted on our humble office. Insane events happen every second of the day. Off about something when there's numerous other things that need your attention. The lad's basically telling him to drop it. Envelope right in front of you. Are we kidnapping him? Got a good lead this time? Are they aware? Good feeling about this. Can end up feeling like you said. Just one more time if you want. It sounds like they're going to send a squadron to the library. Report to their office before they can even begin working. That's formally the case. I could bypass that since I am a one-man office, so who works alone? I'm better than syndicates when it comes to greed. Seems like a lot of people are greedy in this world. Looks like this guy is trying to exploit a naive kid too. Is he exploiting the kid for self-gain of getting this little task in his hands for glory? Library. Okay, yeah, for succeeding. She just appears. Find books containing lots of information in this place. Of course, given the invitation for the exact reason. Find your books in this place. It's interesting how this is set up. In my head, I thought Finn was gonna be alright. No, we're still kidnapping and we're still fighting. What if you found books in the place of books when find? I think we would possibly find books when place. You know? The card came in handy. Never mind, he's got 18 HP. The thing that was interesting to me was we're fighting Finn, even though he doesn't seem hostile like the other ones, like the rats and whatnot. So I thought Angela was just gonna let him like check out books like an actual library rather than massacre him on the floor. Character may inflict or receive 2 types of damage, physical and stagger. Attacks with stagger damage will reduce the target's stagger resist, yellow gauge. When stagger resist hits 0, character falls into staggered state. Indicated by broken speed dice. Okay. Staggered character will receive fatal damage from all forms of attacks. Okay, so it's it breaks all of the advantages of the other attacks. Forms of attacks. Cannot act for the rest of the current and next scene. Cannot restore light at the beginning of the next scene. Cannot draw pages at the beginning of the next scene. Character restores 1 light after staggering an opponent. So we've staggered him. So we should be able to use everything. Yeah, everything's blinking now. Given that's the case, I'll inflict bleed on him. I wonder how bleed works. We're tied right now, so I'll just go with this one. Cool. Poor Finn, may he rest in peace. Bye, Finn. We got Book of Finn. Not all that delightful to see such a young rookie fall like that, all things considered. You massacred the boy, didn't you?
이 도시에서 이 정도는 굉장히 공평하고 점잖은 방식이라. 도시에서는 대부분 타이에 의해 강제적으로 일어나는 일들 투성이라고 했지.
Most of the time people's lives are taken away by others without any consent or agreement. Library is different. People who enter this place have agreed to risk death to gain what they want. Okay, so it's still a trial chamber. I get it now. Angela, that's cruel. They haven't signed the paper to show such agreement. Okay, to be fair, I don't know what they signed. They make their own choice and pay accordingly. I'm just saying, we could have lent him a book or something. Feels dirty in a way. I would feel dirty in a way if I had to massacre Finn. He just wanted a book. Each floor will present you with a set of assignments. Completing the assignments will unlock an abnormality battle. Abnormality battle? When the assignments are completed for a floor, a battle against the abnormality will become available. Clearing abnormality battles will raise the floor's realization level. Level 1 of 5, hazard level. This is the library's current hazard level as perceived by the city. The city is keeping tabs on us. Raising the level of each floor will increase the library's presence as a threat. So the city will come and take us out, right? Once the gauge is filled. Okay. And hover over status effects to see what they do. Bleed makes you lose HP when attacking. Okay, so it was when attacking. I wasn't sure when the bleed took effect, like before or after combat. One of the library is to turn people into books. I kind of got that part, but I was thinking maybe there was a second part because, you know, they were offered books that they desired. I was thinking maybe Finn was alright as long as he wasn't hostile. Seems not. Small question, have you played Lobotomy Corp before? Have played Lobotomy Corp before. Yeah, we're aware of abnormalities. We did quite a few meltdowns. We did get that far. I think we were on day 36 maybe? Maybe. Seem to be doing your job meekly and well for someone who complained so much. I would still complain. Middle of nowhere and the first person I meet blows off my limbs. Awesome. Do you still have a complaint? He's annoyed by her staring? Kinda tough to receive all the guests alone. Oh, he wants a new hire. He wants a buddy. Gotta be a point where one person is no longer enough, right? Working right now because all we've been facing were minor syndicates and stuff. We killed rats and Finn. Fuss about heightening emotions, you said. Can't just kill the guests right away because of that. That odd face hinting at. The way, technically speaking, although I'm not certain if it's for the best, is by killing the abnormalities. Gonna join in the fights yourself? No. Awesome. Oh, we're kidnapping them? Finn seemed alright. He wasn't gutting anyone in an alleyway, as far as I am aware. He was finding like lost cats that people wanted. Beings that used to wield tremendous strength and power, but are now too transient to maintain a physical form, hardly holding on to existence. How are we getting them then? I remember seeing any living being in this library other than you and me. There is sleep inside the books. Are we going in the books? Perfect environment for them is simulated, along with the librarians who will be of assistance to you. Librarians, entities inside books. Okay. Useful! Are those sleeping entities supposed to help? Enter the book. Free the librarians trapped within. Awesome. Obtain the power for ourselves, I suppose. They'll take us for invaders? I would consider you an invader if you jumped into my house. So I kinda get the abnormalities viewpoint. We're not making them receive guests for us. Awesome. I think we got this. I think it's pretty easy to see what she's getting at here of the task. Overcome them to earn their recognition and borrow their powers. Entering books sounds like something out of a fairy tale. It's kind of odd that he says that, given that he just witnessed a few people enter a library through magical power. Awesome. Just borrowing your house. Borrowing your house and gutting them as well. See you playing this also last stream, you didn't pay me, please. Oh, I get it. We entered the book of Bloodbath. We could use a bath. Never mind, what is this? Are we actually in the bloodbath? I see the eyes in the background, but there's a creature inside the bloodbath. Is that the actual hands that reach out of the bath? Interesting. Rolled a 2. Click on opposing character. We click. Oh. Each character and key page has different resistances to the physical and stagger. Damage dealt by each type of attack. Fatal, 2 times damage. Weak, 1.5. Normal, same damage. Endured, 0.5. Ineffective, 0.25. Damage resistance, stagger resistance. So if we want to stagger it, we would look at this one, and if we want to damage it, we'd look at that one. You can deal extra damage by attacking with damage types the opponent is weak to, denoted by fatal and weak. On the contrary, attacking with damage types whose resistance is set to endured or ineffective will cause less damage. Awesome. Selecting on the character, you can view the list of passive abilities they possess. Scars take 1 to 5 less damage from slash attacks. Blood lose 3 speed, boosts the max value of block dice by 3. When you observe a character, you can also check their resistances and various damage types. Okay. Endured, normal, weak. Weak, and fatal. So we could probably break their stagger faster than we could damage them, given this. That's what I'm getting at. I was thinking we needed to roll Awesome, here's our cards. So we should prioritize this one. What I'm getting at. Get her away. It's only doing defensive notions. Sure, I guess. Is that set? I don't know if that one's set. I'm going to assume that one is set. Okay. Our stagger is broken. Yeah, there's nothing we can do there. Yellow arrow means clash. Roll to 4. Is it just defense? Winning defense causes us to reduce our stagger, doesn't it? So I think I would want to limit our attacks or go for attacks that have high rolls above their rolls. That would be annoying at the end there. I'm thinking this one. Like that? Okay, we still took a little bit. They plan to attack for 1 to 6. One to 6 with only 1. I'm thinking maybe this. We got them down to 3. They plan to attack 3 times over. 1 to 3 for all. We could probably roll with that evasion at the first one, right? The bottom one we would lose. Maybe we go with this one for 1 to 6 and 1 to 7. Okay. We're extremely low. It's all defense. 1 to 4s. Wondering if we could just cause it. It's off by 1. But we We're fine. Our stats didn't change. 1, 2, 3s. Honestly, if we high roll that bottom one, it might be fine. But we're out by 1. Should be able to hit that one, right? Okay, I was right. Now we could do high damage with all of the different types. So we should fully go in with this one, is what I'm getting at. Sweet. Okay, I'm getting it. Very, very cool. Floor of General Works. Realization level up. Level 1 to level 2. One assistant librarians awoken. Only 1. Have access to new abnormality pages. Emotion level threshold has increased at level 2. Assignments have been added. Cool. We got all of these? Defensive dice gain that. Oh, we got blood from him, and we got scars from him. This one we didn't see. I don't think they're doing so well in that position. Awesome. This is our new buddy. Do I have to set cards for them as well? I do. We didn't get a book from the lad, did we? We got Book of Fins still. I'm thinking is we do this real quick. Yeah, the tutorial went through the customization area. We got Finn's page, but blue. This is what I was hoping for, so we could equip that for our new buddy. I didn't know Finn's page gave blue. Oh, I was probably thinking about this one. That gives green. Okay, sweet. We got 2 of Finn. I'll probably dive into the customization aspect a little bit later. Probably. I want to get a grasp on the gameplay before I dive into cosmetics. Key pages is what I'm looking for. Like to equip Finn. So the stats go up. Is Finn a little bit better? Honestly, it doesn't look like it's better or worse. That's interesting. Rats. Oh, it's organized. I was wondering where it was. And there's some slight differences. Oh, wait, there's passives. Turn the librarians into Bong Bong now. Maybe. Not at this direct moment, but maybe. 50% chance to boost slash damage by +1. This one is when an ally dies, give gain 1 strength to the next scene. That seems like a temporary. Honestly, a gamble sounds a little bit more valuable. Okay, all of these have nothing, but this one has our setup. Empty bookshelf. I see how that works. Okay. Oh god, customization is going to be quite a task now, isn't it? I see why the save loadouts are here now. Inflict bleed on success. We still only have one, and it's 1 to 4, so we should grab a few ones real quick. I do wonder how valuable an evade is. A singular one. I wonder if it evades all of the sequence, or if it only evades the first sequence. For example, if we use this, but our opponent uses this, would we only evade the first attack and not the second, is what I'm getting at. If so, then I don't see much of a use for this one other than it just being a freebie. Which might just be the case, just a freebie and pretty basic. So I do think reaching the minimum is a little bit more beneficial. Evade dies, evade. As many attacks as they try to hit you with, as long as you keep winning the clash, I think. I think I'll just go with ones for now. That one should be fine, right? I don't know. That one's bleed. On use, gain 1 haste. Haste boosts all speed dice values by X. Sounds awesome. What I'm thinking is this. On Clash Win restores 1 life, and it's a 3 to 4. I don't know how well this one would be. It's a 3. 3 as in 3 sequence, so I think it might be alright. Got harvesting. We'll get to it. A 3 to 6 sounds pretty nice. I think this one might be a little bit better here. The more niche specifics might screw me over, but I think we'd be fine screwing around with the beginning. What I'm getting at is the difference between evade and defense. I'll have to look at what the tutorial said again in a little bit. Not a little bit, but later on. Lead next scene. Gain 2 protection. Less damage from attacks for the next scene. I'll clean this up in a second. That's on use haste. Look to 1 bleed. I'm wondering how this could pair well. An attack like this would probably be pretty nice during a stagger because of its restriction of it only being 1 attack, 1 move. 1 attack being pierce and 1 singular move of a sequence. I'm wondering if we truly need some of these. I'll get rid of light defense, even though the first part is pretty nice. I think we might be better off gambling with 1 to 6s and a 1 to 4. Even though I'll probably regret that choice. I gotta go back. Can I not grab that one out? Or do I have to clear the entirety? Select, cancel, F1 manual. Do I have to take it out from this one? Huge! One would imagine that we could just click it on this side, right? Okay, I'll get used to it. We have Dirty Blow already in here. Yeah. The bleed looks awesome, and it's a 3 to 5. considering we have this one, we wouldn't really need this one, would we? It also looks good, given that it's a 3 attack. We don't have any moves that have 3 defense. I feel like 3 defense might be alright if we're getting hammered. I feel like this one should be good for our back pocket. Just to have something of evasion. Or rather, defensive. I'm tempted to move this one out and replace it with this one, just so we have another option. Or mass amounts of attacking. But I don't want the deck of cards to be too heavy. But given everything is status, or has a little effect, I think we might be alright. It's a 3 to 6 though. Might be overthinking this. Don't forget your light usage. Yeah, I don't want it too heavy. Already quite costly? The way I see it is it looks pretty alright given that we have a bunch of options for the minimum of 1 light. I think we'd be alright. I'll save it. It is what it is. Now we'll go into here. Oh boy. We have a bunch of books. What? What's up with this one? I think for this one we'll probably dive into these.
Roland here, and I wish you the best of luck.
Oh
Don't
my
be
god.
killed.
No way. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna save it. 5? Why is it just called 5? This will be our first one. We're going to load, and if anything is missing, that's alright. So at least we have the ones that have effects, or little statuses and whatnot, and then we can fill in the blank with some stuff. Probably double down with another attack. I'll take it. Seems alright. Now I have to find where we go for invitations once again. There it is. Are we still on this part? Book of Finn. We might need to run Finn back and get a few more books. Here we go. Failed as expected. That's a big weapon on them. Mediocre, should have gotten a decent modification surgery, had enough talent to make up for his lack of experience. I thought Finn was alright. Kinda liked his cutesy attitude. Bound to die sooner or later. Must have more options now that you're a grade 8 fixer. The tiering is backwards, so if you're a grade 9, you're lower than a grade 8. Better be careful, you don't pay me well enough, might move to another office, ruined. Taxes. The library invitation. Is he gonna send her? Appears randomly. Gonna get another one. Oh. Is this dude just gonna send everyone and then finally send himself after everyone's massacred? Giving it everything we have. Never mind, he's just all in. Awesome. Quite determined, I would say so. Whole office.
설거지
Yep.
사무소로 해도 지금 도서관의 수준을 보면 각오 좀 해야겠는데.
A little tough for the library right
마냥
now.
녀석들이
If they make it all the way to your room,
손님들은
they
준비된
cannot
방법을
act
해볼
outside of
수가
the space we prepared for them.
그렇게
Oh,
되어 있는
cool.
곳이야.
It's a confined
그들은
action
공간이니까.
space. All the space is created with limited
그런데
power.
넌
Whoa.
신기하게도 내가 있는 방으로 왔지. 초대마저 받지 않는단 말이야. 그리고 나도 내 몸을 지킬 힘 정도는 있어.
Nothing for you to worry about.
환영합니다, 손님.
Yeah, I really don't know if we should have worried for her. She was able to rip off your arms and legs. Limbs.
딱히 강해 보이지도 않는
Doesn't even look that strong.
이곳에 왔던 핀이라는 녀석은 어떻게 됐지?
What happened to him?
그 손님은
He has become a book.
되셨습니다.
죽으면 책이 된다는 거.
He was turned into a book.
실패할 것을 알면서 보내놓고 이제 와서 감상에 젖으신 건가요?
닥쳐. 어차피 알면서 이용당하고 버려지는 게 우리의 삶이니까.
부디
You find your book in this place. What kind of mentality do you have to endure during the situation of hearing that your coworker got turned into a book? I do wonder. Some receptions are composed of multiple acts. You can check the number of acts and the reception here. Visual indicators for the number of acts is in the order it can be found here. 3 librarians can participate, 3 librarians. Remaining acts. But we can't actually see what we're going up against, right? I think we ought to be fine. Floors available 3. When are you gonna find your book? I got no idea. This library's large. As the emotion levels of the characters rise, overall emotion level of the teams they belong to will be heightened as well. When your team's emotion level goes up, you may choose an abnormality page to use at the beginning of the next scene. Okay, so this is our side and that's their side, I suppose. 2 types of pages, Awakening Blue and Breakdown Red. Awakening pages typically consists of purely beneficial effects for the user. Breakdown pages offer powerful effects that come with drawbacks. Awesome. So breakdowns are gambles and blues are guarantees. Each floor offers a different set of abnormality pages to choose from, and the likelihood of each type of page being presented depends on the ratio of positive and negative emotion points that the team has built up. Up the morning streams. Good morning. Hello. We rolled 4s. Are they just gonna attack the lad? What are we looking at? We're looking at Slash. And the other one there. I feel like this one should attack that one. So that one's guaranteed to go to that one, right? On Clash win, inflict bleed 3 to 7. This one's a 1 to 4. So we totally should use this one. On that one. Then this one should go with that. That's what I'm getting at. Cool. Okay. Start the minus streams. I'm gonna start a minus stream in the morning. When I saw the lattice work of scars on hers. Oh, I'm just reading lore. Single ally take 2 to 5 less damage from slash attacks. When hit, reduce the damage of the attack to 0 at a 20% chance. Pale hands. What's this one? Single ally. After 3 successful attacks on the same target, deal 3 to 10 bonus stagger damage. I feel like that would just be alright, wouldn't it? Don't know how much we'll need when it comes to... I'll toss it onto 3 successful attacks. I suppose we'll pass it on to them. New opponent. 3 and a 2, they're broken. Wait, no, not new opponent, just staggered beyond repair. So then we could just kill them with anything. I wonder if this is where 0 costing actions would fare well during a staggering kind of situation where it's a freebie, but we have a segment afterwards. Oh, well, it was a freebie, but they lived with 1 HP. Sorry there, lad. Didn't mean to put you through torture. Do we need to? I feel like that would just fatal, and since they're connected to each other, can we just run the course? Because I'm wondering about the next segment. Okay, I had hopes. I did have hope. This one should be fatal. If not, I'll plan accordingly. We'll go with that one. Okay. Act 1's curtain close. Okay, so we just get sent back here. So I didn't have to worry about using high cards or low cost cards. Since nothing seemed to save over, we're just back here. Okay, so it's a similar setup. It's going to be slash and it's going to be blunt. I think we're screwed. We just started. Only abnormalities have below normal, I suppose. Fatal. Oh. And fatal for blunt. We might not have blunt on this one, at least not all that much. This one's going to attack first and then that one afterwards. Slash. What I'm wondering is if this could work on this one first, and then if we could potentially get away with something like this, but possibly something like this would be better on that one. Seemed like it was a little bit better. Oh, never mind. He completely ignored her. Well, he's staggered now, so we should be fine. Scars. 2 to 5 less damage from slash attacks. I wonder if the other one that we activated is still on. I wonder if that carried over. Might as well put it on him. Oh, it is! Pale hands right there. We rolled a 2. I think we're alright. That one's going to attack that one. They're weak to blunt. We use blunt with a success and we'll gamble with a defend is what it looks like. As for them, I kind of want to just put the dude out of his misery. Given that he's a freebie right now. So what I'm tempted to do is just go in with something like this. But if we low roll, I feel like these might be overkill. I guess we're gutting him. Sorry, lad. Might have been way more overkill than I expected. We only needed 4 damage. I suppose we'll save that one and we'll go into something like this. 6 for fatal. Right, fatal is double damage. We might have got away with the other one, given that it was 4 HP. Cool. We got books and even more books. And we got Book of Office, Book of Airy. We got a lot of books. We got headgear? 2% chance to boost stagger damage of each type by +1. That's awesome. This feels like it's similar to LobCorp, where if you screw around with abnormality a bunch of times, you get the drops. But in this sense, it looks like Harry got the drop and Roland didn't, I suppose. Wonder if that's how it works, or if they just pocketed it and now we have it as a piece of equipment.
특히 윤이라는 손님에게는 의미 있는 책이 나올 것 같아.
Excellent. Especially valuable books for us.
전부 불에 뛰어드는 나방이야.
They are indeed moths diving into flames.
윤이라는 녀석도 이것저것 머리 굴리는 것 같았지만
Clever sword, but even he ended up blindly jumping into the fire.
앞뒤 안 보고
한번 눈 떠버린 욕망.
Once you've had a taste of desire, it comes like an unstoppable wave.
들은 말이지.
It's a quote I heard long time ago.
하지만 과연 그 욕망이라는 것이 진실된
Cool.
너 웃긴다. 돌려 말하지 말라고 했으면서 자기가 뜬구름 잡는
Roundabout
소리네.
speech.
어딘가에 사서님이 들었으면 팔다리 한 짝씩 날려버릴 만큼의 의미 부여된 말이었어.
What?
책이나 분류하도록 해.
Despite the library being unlimited power, ain't that correct? You still have to do manual labor?
엔젤라 말대로 정말 층이 확장됐군.
Really got another floor to the library.
안녕.
It's quite
난
messy.
엔젤라.
Oh, there's more? The art style looks different. Still can't forgive you.
엔젤라, 넌 그 이야기라면 전에
Already done with that topic? Simply need to cooperate without complaining.
그런 거래였잖아. 그리고
New coworker.
피가 흐르는 몸을 즐기도록 해봐.
Finally earned back?
인간의 몸을 줬다고 내가 기뻐할 것 같아?
Giving me a human body.
잊지 마. 난 너에게 찬성 못한다는 걸.
Is she an abnormality or something?
숨 막혀 죽는 줄 알았네.
I would agree. That was indeed tense. Patron librarian in charge of floor of history. Okay.
굉장히 기운 없어 보이진 않네. 무슨 일 있었어?
엔젤라와
Unfinished business.
제 생각이 어떻든
No choice but to follow her orders no matter how I feel. Same shoes.
그래서
Bring me books. In charge of the floor, I'll be sorting the books you bring and collecting those that are about history. Cool. New mechanic? We'll naturally get to unlock more floors and awaken their patron librarians in that process. So there's more to the library, but they're sealed off? Despite that, Angela's able to go to them regardless? Or what's up with that? They're asleep for now? Yep, they are.
대충 알겠어. 아까 화내던 거 치고는 굉장히
How does that
좋네.
work?
괜히 불똥 떨어질까 봐 걱정했거든.
Kinda worried might have to endure some of that wrath. Personal affairs get in the way. Have my problems with Angela. Not getting mad about it would do me any good. I'd be mad if I wasn't given a body.
오케이. 그럼 한번 잘해보자고.
Awesome. Cool co-worker. Although I don't know if they're human. Can now select the floor of history during reception. Patron librarian has awoken. Cool. New assignment has been added. Middle portion allows you to navigate the information of the floors that are currently available. More floors will be unlocked when certain conditions are met. New librarians are shown on new floors. Oh, so we're working as them now? You can view the information on the newly opened floor here. You can check the librarians, floor assignments, and abnormality pages. Okay, but we do get to carry over everything here, I guess. Not enough combat pages. So we're lacking of this and exceeded per floor limit. Wonder how that works. Oh wait, no. They just have a bunch of them. I wonder if it's going to be a bunch of back and forth type of progress. Where resources might be needed backwards. Burn books. There we go. In office, Eri, and Yun. I'm a little bit worried about the amount we have remaining. Just a little. Could get purples from this one. Maybe we do that. One of each. Gah! Hello and welcome. We got a purple. Okay. That one gives all of them. Did we get struggle? I don't know if we got struggle. We could get struggle off of Finn. Okay, there we go. Unused. Gain 2 protection next scene. Protection. Take less damage from attacks from scene. Oh, for the scene. Okay. Invitations. I suppose we're going here. Book of Yun's office. Send invitation. But before we do that, how's the library work? Abnormality pages. Obtain the book of question marks. Here's them, but do we just go back to this one? Library. Rise to the rank of urban myth and urban legend. Abnormality pages. Go back to this one. No abnormality pages. So we have no abnormalities for this little lad. Wonder if we can run it back or if we need to run it back as a key component of the progression. What I'm wondering is if we gotta keep them on a journey or if we gotta bring everyone onto a journey. Let's go to invitation. Let's go in here. Is it set? It's set. No, it's not set. Red is set. Send. Regularly refill your head with brain fluid. Are they robots or was that an insult? It was real? I think we should go for a workshop. Workshops are rich, useful components. An office. Okay. A restaurant? Can they eat? New bodies. Okay. Want to focus on earning without having to worry about food or sickness. I do wonder if the human mind would keep a desire for food. One would imagine so, right? Given that they're in a new body, one would also assume that they wouldn't... Well, I suppose they still would. Brain fluid, fuel, repairs. Make money without feeling hungry or thirsty. What I'm getting at is, you know, if you think about something, you would have the natural instinct of salivation. Like, you would have the desire in your mouth and you would want to actually taste it. The food that you are desiring. But since they're a robot, they don't really have a mouth, you know? There's the natural components of the human body that also impact desire.
더 좋은 거로 갈아타는 거야.
Most expensive ones adjust emotions completely, shut off desires. Oh, okay. I guess we just got informed they are low-level robots, I suppose.
그거 그때 가서 생각하면 돼. 당장은 돈벌
Money making. It's all about money in the end.
그러니까
Even robots are in debt. That's the real struggle here. They got an invitation stuck in your body.
이 몸뚱이는 감각이 없는 건 좋은데 말이야.
Sensory systems, but it's annoying to be unable to feel things like this. Have a look at the piece of paper first.
혹시 우리가 너무 이름을 날려서
Someone sent us a calling card?
아니면 혹시 신메뉴
Coupon for yummy new food. You can't eat.
저런 얼빠진 녀석들로 이루어진 거.
Half-witted
또
individuals.
그럴싸할 줄 알았는데.
Someone more refined.
조직 나름이지. 도시의 조직이 얼마나
City is crowded with them. You could even say there's one for every fixer out there. Number of thugs gather up and do things under a name, and you get a syndicate.
하는 일도 워낙 제각각이라 특정하기도 힘들지.
They're involved in all sorts of different businesses, so it's hard to give a general description beyond that.
어설퍼.
Seems sloppy.
저것들은
Those
기계야.
machines.
저래 보여도 기계나 인공
They're cyborgs?
욕구를 가진 순수한 기계는 도시에서 사라진 지 오래지.
Pure machines carrying their own emotions and desires have long since disappeared.
저 녀석들은 전신 의체인 거야.
Whole body replacements.
굉장히 질 낮은
Low quality ones.
그렇구나.
좋아. 그러면 손님
Prepare for the reception.
이곳에 돈 되는
There they are.
아저씨 있다는 거지?
괴물 녀석들을 썰어버리고 책을
Chop
가지고
up some
나오기만
monsters
하면
and
되는
take some books.
거야. 지금 몸은 힘쓰는 건
Strength if nothing else.
그럴 일은 절대 없답니다, 손님. 이곳에서는 초대장에 적힌
Strictly
규칙이
play by the rules written on the invitation.
깜짝이야.
환영합니다, 손님. 이곳은 도서관.
Library.
전 도서관의 관장이자 사서 엔젤라입니다. 도서관에서는 초대장에 적힌 책들을 얻을 수 있답니다.
Ploys by rich folks. Entertainment to them.
들어본 적 있어.
Kidnap people from the back streets, trap them in the library no one can escape, and make them wander there, fighting for eternity. Kinda sounds like this might be it.
여기까지 온 이상 지를 수밖에 없어.
그럼
Don't be so gloomy.
부디 당신의 책을 찾으실 수 있길.
Floors that can participate in the reception are shown here. So we can choose the different floors. This is what I was wondering, if it was forced or if it was by choice. So I suppose we can choose them. That means there's this many remaining floors in the library. And somehow floor number 2, despite it being across the room, is connected to floor 1. Librarian selected 2 out of 3, 1 out of 3, so a maximum of 3. I see. Oh, this one's got 2 normals and 1 week. Fatal, 2 normals, and then 2 normals, 1 week. Okay. That's wild. Hopefully this is all right. Everyone got a 2. Awesome. This one is probably be better to stagger, but his HP isn't all too off. So I'm wondering about that. We could mimic. Endure is paralysis the next scene. Clash win 3-4. What I'm looking at is this one, 3-4. If we high roll a 5, then we won't have to worry about that. 1-3. 2-6. We should hit with the fatal, yeah. for at least the stagger. That's rough. It's gonna be Pierce and it's gonna be Pierce for either of them. I feel like this might just be it. There's not much else I can do now, is there? Oh wait, we can double assign, I suppose. It just matters if we have the lights. Given that this one's doing 2 actions, I suppose we'll assign 2 actions? No, we can't, can we? Okay, I think it is only 1. Because of the dice? Alright, at least we took out its health and its stagger a little bit. Part of me wants to focus both of them on one. Paralyzed. For the duration of the scene, whenever the character plays any combat page, up to 1 random dice on it have their maximum roll values reduced by 3. That's harsh. We're guaranteed a 3 then. Pierce. I'm wondering about that now. Maximum. I wonder if it can go into the minimum. So we would roll a 1 on that bottom one, which is worrisome. It would be alright for the stagger on that one, but it would be fair. It also has Pierce. It'd be better on the 3. This dude... I didn't check them, but I do wonder if they do have passives. I feel like I should prioritize on one of them. That one might be the worst option, however. Taking that one back. I'll play it through. I did not expect that much. 20% chance to reduce damage of attack to 0. I think I need that for this one. They are struggling here. 3 and a 1. That one's 1. That one's 1. Okay. That's awesome. We could probably break his next with Pierce. That's what I'm hoping for. So I'm thinking this one here and this one, I'll just get rid of the robot. It's currently bleeding with 11 HP remainder. Should do double damage. 11. Thinking that one might fatal. It was close. It was close enough. Okay, they're going after them. Do we have a Pierce? We do have one. I'm gonna let it roll through. They're at 3. Maybe we should just go for anything, given the situation at hand. Wouldn't be that beneficial. It'd be alright. we'll go for this one. Given the high damage output, to hopefully break its stagger, is what I'm thinking. High roll pierce? High roll pierce. Minimum 3, so it should die, is what I'm thinking. It's 1! Pale hands. I'll toss it to him. We'll need it in a moment, I suppose. It's at 1 HP. It literally just needs to die by anything. 2 to 3, 1 HP. Pierce. That should. That quite literally should. This one's 6. I won't make the same mistake. We're going with Pierce onto that one. Okay, never mind. I forgot. If it rolls same. Okay, we at least got one of them. 4s. This one required bash or blunt. Despite that, I think we'll harvest. Okay, I'm thinking that should work. Never mind, it's going the same direction. We need to burn some books, is what I've learned. Four and one, one's going over there. Could go with that one, and then with this one, we could just go into an attack like that. Okay, you lost. They're staggered. No, they're not. Well, they are. I thought this one was as well. We should be fine with any attack. This is what I'm hoping for. Huge! We almost lost the lad, but I somehow salvaged it. Headgear, and headgear. I feel like we might need to take a look at those headgears. Not a good idea to keep your brain inside a hunk of scrap metal. Plenty of ways to enhance your body without replacing it for another. Actually, many options. Tattoos, prosthetic limbs. I don't know if tattoos would boost your skin or your strength, you know? Medication and drugs, you name it, it's all possible as long as you have cash. Replacing your body with the medicine on the other hand, with a machine on the other hand, is one-way ticket you can never go back on. Okay, I see your point with that one. Whoa. When does one put their brain in a machine then? One, when you urgently need a huge amount of money and sell off your old body and organs for a good chunk of cash. I think at that point, never mind. 2, when you need to do repetitive work for a long time. I heard mechanical bodies like that aren't bad for that kind of labor. Broken parts can be quickly replaced and desires can be kept under control. Repetitive work for a long time. Reminded of my past for a moment. They have to do repetitive work? I would imagine that's what a librarian might have to suffer through, no? Okay, there's the important thing here. Obtain the book of that. Complete. Cool. Lore of history. That was the robots, that was Finn, that was the rats. But we don't have the abnormality, do we? Library, this one. Trying to remember the steps I took to grab an abnormality, because right now we have nothing here, but there is something. Oh, okay, so it was just completion of that. I don't know if they're ready for it. We should probably burn a few books. The books are all the same. Except that one. Maybe 2? Sure. It's so blindingly bright. We got 2 of Mo and 1 of Consta and 2 of the other lad. These are zeros. Restore 1 light, inflict 1 paralysis. On self. I don't know if paralysis sounds so good. The light sounds alright. Interesting. We got everything except dried up, I think. Didn't we get Consta? Yeah, we got Consta, but is it different? I'm looking at this because it's 3 out of 3 for here. I don't know if this one is different to this one over here. We'll burn 1 more book. I do not know if there's a way to skip that. Dried up, gain 2 strength next scene. Seems alright. Alright, instead of burning the entire library, we'll go look at stuff. We'll look at the library and we'll look at this. Electric shock. On a successful attack, inflict 1 paralysis at a 25% chance next scene. Once per target per scene. All of the stats are pretty much the same except this one. It's just plus 3 health is what it looks like. Yeah, the passive is the same. Boost the max value of evade dice by 3 at a 50% chance. I feel like that would be pretty alright. Paralysis seems good. Fatal, normal, normal. Okay, they're on par. I'll equip this, lads, given that it's a status effect rather than restrictive to evade. Evade sounds alright, but I would have to make a full set for it, I think. Combat pages. Successful attack. What do we want? High rolls? Rolling a 1 with this doesn't sound so good. This one, on the other hand. All allies, next scene. No allies with them yet. But it would give success with a high roll. These ones seem nice. The bottom one just maybe not so much. That one would be great, but I think we need to burn a few more books that we might be out of. If I can find it, that is. Gut harvesting. Never mind, it's of rats. Since we're gonna see a flashbang, we might as well just burn a bunch of books. There it is. Sweet, we got the gut harvesting. And everything else. There's still junk? Or am I misreading this? Do I really not have Pete's page? I might be misreading that. Regardless, we got what we needed. On hit. That'd be quite expensive. I'll pass it off. 2 to 3, 3 to 3, 1 to 1. Awesome. 1 to 1 doesn't seem good. Unused, gain strength. Strength. Dice power. Seems alright. On clash win, lower max value of opponent's next dice by 3. That sounds great. In joint for what we need as well. Paralysis next scene. Blow it up. 2. We should grab some 1s. Clash win, add 2 power to next dice. On hit, inflict 2 fragile next scene. Fragile. Additional damage from attacks from scene. Okay, hear me out. That one sounds good, but now we're top heavy. We are way too top heavy. It's 1 through 4 for lights. Lower max value of opponent's next die by 3 on a win. Else we just do low damage. I feel like we should get rid of that one. 1 through 4s, 4s. 1 through 8, and it's a 1, so that could be nice. 1 through 6s, on hit, inflict fragile next scene. Additional damage. Could be great. Preparation, clash win, restore 1 light. Endure. Clash win, inflict paralysis, inflict 1 paralysis. Awesome. That one could be good, given the numbers. Thinking that one? This one. Okay, actually that one might not be it. That one might be it. We are not giving ourselves paralysis. I think preparation. Preparation sounds good. The 1 through 8, high damage gamble with a in joint of plus from strength, or the other one could be pretty nice. I think this is it. Alright, we should be good. Library, we're going to go fight the Scorched Girl. Because we need a companion. Desperately. Dying Flame. Lose 50% of your max HP and become staggered when an ally dies. Oh, that's good. 500 HP. Ashes. Lose all light upon becoming staggered when an ally dies. It's blunt for both of them. Stagger is amazing for everything here. Doesn't look like they're doing an action. So I think we should just focus on the little lads. Never mind, I don't know what we're getting into. They have a full 15 still. Evasion and evasion. We should be fine just going all in for an attack. Thinking that. Never mind, I have no idea what that thing is. One through 4 on hit, inflict 3 burn. 3 burn doesn't sound so good. 3 to 3. I could go with gut harvesting and that should pair. So we don't take burn now. Never mind. Did we? I can't tell if we took burn or not. On burn. They took bleed, so that's good. I feel like I should attack them in a similar fashion to get rid of their attempt of inflicting burn. That would help us. Sweet. I'm worried about that now. They're still not doing anything. No, they're doing 15 to 20. Speed coil. 15 to 20? With priority? Yauchi incoming. Yeah, it does look like it. I would agree. We're staggered now. There's really nothing we can do. Okay, we're on fire. To 3 on second. I feel like I should go for the second one, given that it's low HP. So we can reset the lights on the other one. Even though it's quite a gamble. That burn, I think, killed us. Not too sure about this. I feel like the setup's alright. Gamble failed? Gamble failed indeed. Can I take them like that? No, it still forced them. We'll run it back, and if it fails again, we'll progress a bit to try and unlock stuff. Unused lose 5 HP. That's awesome. I guess we're starting with them then, especially given the 3. We can immediately go into that with this one. They're at 11, so that's going to be good. 3, 2. Both of them evasion, so I'm just going to prioritize the one lad. Unused, give 1 protection to all allies next scene. I think that'd be good, given that next scene they're most likely going to be attacking. 2 power to next die. Unclash win. Lower the max value of the opponent's next die by 3. I don't think that's going to be helpful. We'll go with this one. Should have 2 protection. Protected 1. Take 1 less damage. Evasion and then burn. Wonder if that works like that. Wonder if this one works how I think it does. Unclash win. Does it add a +2? It looks like it might have. They have fragile. Take 2 additional. It's 8 HP. We need to fatal it. This is what it looks like. Unclash win. Lower value of opponent's next die by 3. It's 3 out of 3, so I really don't know if that'll do much. We only have 1 light. Inflict paralysis. I think we should do that if all else fails. Even though it might go to the other lad. Never mind. Did it work? I think we might be screwed there. I gotta kill one of them before it kills us. Or attacks us, rather. That's what it comes down to. For this situation. Because of their priority. Gamble big. Gamble big. Kind of hard to do here. Evasion 1-3. Can roll for this one. No we can't. We're at 1. Hold on, wait. We're fine. We need to kill one of them. Does it drop it further? I wonder. We're about to get staggered. Evasion. Maybe not. We have 2. We could run it. We'll do that. We'll just commit to it. I wonder if it's, I know it might not be the best of idea to attack it, but I'm wondering by the wording if it's lose 50% of the max HP. Oh, it's max HP. So killing the other one should fatal it? I wasn't sure if it was max HP or current HP. That one should be fine then. We have 1 light. We'll just go with Endure. But never mind. We'll run it. We're getting staggered. There wasn't really anything we could do for that one. We were screwed. There's I don't think we're living this one, but we got closer at least. That might not be survivable. Okay, I know what we need to do now. Let me see here. We need... These ones are alright. That one we can toss out. We need that one very interesting one. Not that one. Not that one either. This one. That one might help us a little bit. Just a little bit. We're slightly top heavy. Wonder if we can double down on it and benefit that way. I think 1 copy might be alright, right? I don't know how good this one is. On Clash Win, we gamble for the first segment, and it's pretty alright for the next following. I would honestly rather gamble on this one. Oh wow. Last one. Okay, we're gonna prioritize the top one. Second one's 3. Flicked on hit or on hit? Still have to win, don't we? 1 to 4, 1 to 6. If we gamble, we get paralysis. 1 clash win, 3 minimum. Endure is just it. Is what it looks like. Sweet. Got a 4. It's evasion, so we'll prioritize it. That should be fine. Never mind. Well, it was fine. It was fine enough. It's broken. It's down to a 10. 10 with its... We should be good. I think we have to go into gut harvesting just to try and guarantee its death. We guaranteed it. That's fine. We're on fire. It's worse than taking massive damage from the girl. They're just gonna evade. If we get this, we get bleed. That'd be cool. Is bleed really all that worth it? You know what? Actually... We'll do this. That seems alright. Want to use that first so we can use preparation to get a light back, and then we're back to 3. Although I don't know... Okay, we did. Priority 12. Should be good for this one. It's staggered now. It's dead. Okay, the Scorch Girl does die after both of them. Huge. It took a moment.
어때? 일은 좀 할만해?
네.
Books.
조금 어려워도 열심히 다행히 성과는 있는 것 같네요.
Seems to be working. Just, it was truly 3rd time's the charm.
듣기 좋은 소리구만. 전에 피가 흐르는 몸이니 뭐니 엔젤라가 그랬잖아.
Earning a fleshy body.
인간이 아니었어?
Not human.
의체 같은 몸이었어요.
This whole segment is about bodies and robotics, ain't it? Replacement body, a change that couldn't ever be reverted.
의체 시술을
Had a brain transplant surgery and somehow managed to go back to your old human body here? Impressive.
또 도서관에 심이겠지?
네, 그럴 거예요.
Think so.
역시 도서관은
Awesome.
내가 알고 있는 상식이 죄다 무너지는 곳이야. 근데 되돌아온 몸이
Take it that you don't really like having your body back? Didn't seem too happy back then. Actually do like it, it's just that it isn't exactly how I wanted things to go down.
무슨 일을 했길래?
What do you do?
그러게요.
와.
믿기지 않겠지만
They have memory loss?
제 세 번째 삶이에요.
3rd try at life. What do you mean by that?
도서관과 사서들에게는 많은 역사가 쌓여 있죠.
A lot of history.
세 번째라고? 뭐 막
엄밀히 말하면
Accumulated memories from my 2 previous bodies that were carried over, to be precise.
예전에 나
We might have set her back 2 more times.
처음 해보네요.
어려운 문제를 떠안고 있구만.
No.
지금의 넌 뭐인 것 같아?
전 모두의 노력을 물거품으로
Responsible person who let down everyone's efforts.
그리고 분수에 맞지 않는
Reached for something out of my means, ended up causing trouble.
아, 왜 갑자기
Not get
어두워지고
too
그래?
dark here. How can you really say not get too dark here when you're massacring people at the front door often?
천천히 숨을 들이마시고
Take a deep breath,
내쉬고
let it out.
내쉬고 좀 어때?
We just got a moment of breathing ASMR. Thank you, game.
덕분에 좀 나아졌어요.
I don't really know we needed it. It really helped.
당장
Awesome.
어떻게 할 수 없는 일에 대해 연례받자 의미가 없는 걸. 제가 누구보다 잘하는데.
No better than anyone that is pointless to get upset over things. Awesome. Gotta start with the things can take care of first.
좋아. 나도 열심히 할 테니까.
Books. Huge! Level 2. One assistant has been awoken. More deck building. That doesn't look good. What the hell? Single ally, when hit, inflict 1 to 3 burn to the attacker. Gain a buff at a 40% chance next scene. Offensive dice inflict 1 burn on hit. Does not stack. Interesting. All allies, when Librarian's HP is at 20% or lower, deal 30% of the target's max HP as damage. Max 36, inflict 1 to 3 burn upon approaching them, then die. What did I just read? What? Okay. First 2 combat pages the librarian uses after this abnormality page is selected gain the match light status. Excludes on-play pages. Whenever the librarian uses a page with match light, gain 1 ember. Pages with match light become stronger based on the amount of ember. However, they have a 25% chance to damage the user if ember is at 4 or higher. Awesome. I really don't know what I read here. It's a self-destruct? Alright, well, regardless. I think we continue on. I'll mess with their loadouts. Use abnormality pages on the librarians in battle. Obtain the book of question marks. I'll continue our journey with the other group, I guess. You know what? No. Let's go back. Let's go here. Save current setup. Let's save it here. Other lads. I just realized this scroll isn't all the way up, so we've... We started saving in the center. Still streaming? Yeah. I'm learning about the library. Alright, I'm gonna import that. We'll do that, and then for the cards, we'll load. What are we missing? We're missing... gut harvesting, that's alright. We could probably just go with that one, no? Protection should be good. We'll just go with that one. Inventation. Alright. Book of the Brotherhood of Iron. I hope we have those. Okay, we do. Send invitation. Whole body is aching. Is that his arm? Lasting longer than I thought. Still, yesterday was wild, wasn't it? New weapon. Workshop. Real killer.
말도 마. 신나게 날뛰다가 일이 커져서 예상보다 20명 넘게 더
I had to kill 20 more people than planned.
우리 쪽에서 실수한 거라
Mistake on our part.
없고 말이야.
에이, 또 재미없게 군다. 마지막에는
어.
결국 맥켈린이 근육통으로 고생하는 것도 다 너 말리려다가 그런.
Okay.
미안하다 생각하고 있다니까.
그렇게 신경 쓸 필요 없어. 나도 너
인정하기 싫지만 이번에는 테임만 우리
Has a
모두
point?
어느 정도
Cool down our
성질을
temper a
죽여야
little.
해결사로 일하는
As long as we're working as
필요
fixers.
이상으로 일을 벌이는 건
What
좋지
exactly
않으니까.
are fixers? What I'm getting at is everyone's a mass murderer. Somehow. Even Finn is what I'm assuming now.
살인 조직 출신이었던 우리가 사무소에 등록돼서 해결사 일이나 하고
Despite
있지.
the only thing I know Finn does is find stray cats. Or lost cats. Former members of the killer syndicates now registered to an office and doing fixer work.
세상 일이 참 어떻게 될지.
이 사무소도 참 별이야.
What are they fixing?
우리 같은 애들을 받아주다니.
대표가 말했잖아.
Many offices and fixers these days, so standing out from the others is the best way to survive in the industry. Fixers are contractors for anything. Seems like most of them are murder. Murder and robbery. Although I don't know if the robots were fixers. They kind of just did robbery and desired food.
그래서 우리 같이 날뛰는 녀석들만 득실대잖아.
Maniacs like us, awesome. Kill the targets in the most gruesome way possible and hang their bodies out in the open. Excited to join.
늘 하던 일이었으니까 뭐.
처음에는 무슨 사무소에서 이런 일을 하나
Thought it was crazy
했는데
that an office would do this kind of work.
상대에게 위협과 경고를 보내는 역할을
Threatening
해줘야
targets and
한다니까.
sending them a warning makes enough sense.
실제로도
그래도
I don't know if massacring 20 people is threatening, it's more mass murder.
사무소 아직 갈 길이 멀어 보인단 말이지.
하긴
Huh.
사무소라 하기에는 꼬리 쥐새끼들 모아놓은 것 같긴 하지.
Pack of rats in a proper office. We had to mess with rats. Get new work.
요즘 사무소는 저런 근본 없는 녀석들까지 쑤시고 다니는구나. 아주 그냥 포화 상태야.
Did they even find the invitation? Everyone wants to be a fixer. I don't want to be a fixer.
그건 자기 얼굴에 침 뱉기가 아닌가 봐.
내가 이래봬도 한때는 좀 잘
It
나갔거든.
may not look like it, but I used to be hot stuff, you know?
여러 가지 일이 있어서 밑바닥 인생이
Then
됐지만
things happened and I fell to rock bottom. The library?
그래서 너는 무슨 일로 먹고 살았어?
난 이것저것 안 가리고 다 했어. 능력에 맞는 일을
Within
한
my
거지.
ability.
그러니까 제대로
Didn't
된
get to do
일은
any
아무것도
proper
하지
work then.
못했다는 거.
우와,
She doubting him?
정말 눈뜨니
Teleport in the blink of an eye.
뭔가 하는 그런 거.
Singularities.
환영합니다, 손님.
Every time she pops into frame, it's that sound effect.
안녕?
Why? What? What's up with the blood?
뭐야? 굉장히 튼튼한데? 몸에 돈 좀 부었나 봐.
Did she attack her?
벌써부터 그렇게 힘을 빼실 필요 없답니다, 손님. 곧 전력을 다해
아.
날뛰셔야 할 테니까요.
나긋나긋하게 말하는 거 기분 나빠.
They all seem fine though.
인간 아니지?
No comment from Angela.
어라? 표정 변했어. 정말 아닌가 본데?
Is a robot, therefore she not hurt, despite the blood splatter on our screen, I guess. Another surprise, so rare to meet a sapient being that isn't human in the city. Are we in the city?
말이야. 정말 돈 좀 될 일인 것 같아.
당신의 책을
And you find your book in this place. I think Angela's pissed. Alright. It's only two of them. These lads seem weaker than one would expect. Maybe their cards are really chaotic. I was looking at their stats. Oh yeah, their cards are chaotic. We're gonna be bleeding. I was looking at these and these. You look so happy. Another act after this? Is it gonna be the other lads? Wondering if I should bring these ones because they have the most recent armor we've gotten. But I feel like these ones might have their own struggles going up against them. We've been going through the campaign with these lads. This seems alright with what we've got thus far. How long will this stream be? I'm not too sure. Possibly a little bit longer while. But I'm not too sure. The library is indeed in the city. Everyone gets teleported to it, so I thought it was elsewhere, you know? I feel like this deck is a little bit more balanced, to be quite honest. Is part of the uncertainty. It's her ego? Okay, okay. We'll try this. Sadly, I got class. I wish you the best of luck with your class. The music here is nice. Oh, 2 of the attack types for stagger are blinking. Can we just break through that? Okay, for both of them, it's the bottom 2. So everything except slash. And if we want to do damage, we'll go with blunt or bash. Only option we have would be Commandering. Commandering gives protection to all allies next scene. That would be pretty nice. We'll go for one of them and then we'll just clean up afterwards, I suppose. Everything except slash, and this one has 2 slash. Awesome. Maybe we go with a defense for this lad since he's going to be getting attacked first. Inflict paralysis next scene. 3 to 4. 3 to 4 sounds like a safe roll. A 2 to 5 would be the gamble. I think we'd be alright. We'll just do that like so as well. Oh, that might have fataled. I didn't mean to fatal him. He was so happy at the beginning. That one's going to be attacking that one, so I feel like this one should be completely free to kill that one. This one, on the other hand, I kind of want to use defense, but oh well. I mean, that one would be alright. If we get a clash win, lowers the max value of the other one, so we could go into more attacks. That one's going to be slash. We're going to be alright with slash. Slash should be alright. At 2 power on the next die, it's a 4. 4 can win if they roll a little bit lower. Well, it won't really win. Could gamble and just go like that. We're really gambling there. But at least we have some high numbers. It worked! Cool. Act 1 curtain. Okay, here's the other lads. They seem alright. They're in the 20s. Normal for all bash is fatal. Normal all fatal pierce. A little bit of weak on the top one. Fatal is weird for this one. What the hell? We should be fine. That's a lot of lights. If anything, I think I would want to kill this one. This one is also fragile. Let's see what we've got. We have Commandering. Commandering could help us. It's gonna be Bash and Pierce. Bash and Pierce. Bash doesn't do as much here. Nothing here. Bash would be great there. As for Pierce, it would do alright here. No wait, Bash does help us here. My bad. That should be an automatic win for us on the first one. Second one's gonna be a gamble. Last one's gonna be alright. I think that'd be fine. Slash wasn't for any of them. Bleed next scene. Can we just run them through? That's what I'm wondering. That should? That's one less issue. I really don't want to pick this one. When hit, inflict burn, we'll grab that one. Considering they're lower HP, I'm gonna put on that one as a safety. Never mind, I guess we're taking both of them. Awesome. First 2 combat pages this librarian uses. I would love to know how many lights we have above their heads so I could determine which one would be better to go with. Gain matulate. Gain 1 ember. Stronger based on the amount of ember. I think we're alright with tossing it onto this one. Never mind. Well, they're fine. 1 and 3. Both of them are attacking this one. We do have a 3 here. Slash and then pierce. Pierce would benefit us here. Would it be alright going into it? Like so. The only other major pierce we have is this one. A lot of defensive. I kind of want to run defensive for this one, but our options are these. That's a lot. It's at least 3 to 5s. So it wouldn't be all too bad. I think we run 3 to 5s on that top dude. No, we'll go bottom dude. Fragile onto next scene. Bleed. Inflict bleed. Paralysis next scene. Can we do that? This one's gonna take priority. 34. I don't think we're gonna be winning that one all too well. Yeah, I really don't think we're gonna be winning that. The attacks from this one would probably go right after with a clear shot, I think. We just do a 1-8 and gamble. We got a 1. That's so bad. Awesome. Did I not assign them an attack? I thought I did. 483. I feel like I should go after that one. It's gonna be a rough situation. Okay, never mind. If they're attacking us, then we should just go for it, is what I've learned here. One haste next scene. Recover, recover. Suppose we just go for the lad that's bleeding, don't we? 1416. By 3, we probably could get a free hit, but it's all slash. Actually, it wouldn't really matter all that much. Wondering if that would be alright. I was hoping that the other dude would fight, but oh well. I forgot about the order. They're both attacking this lad. I wonder if we can go after them before they go after them. This is what it comes down to. I still really want to get rid of them. They have burn. Doesn't seem like we have... Oh, we have embers over here. They have burn. Protection next scene. Let's see if we can try and keep them alive, is what it comes down to. If we can break their... Oh wait, that interaction's not that bad actually. It's a 1-4. Paralysis next scene. That's the only dude that actually is alright with Slash for breaking his stagger meter. So I'm trying to see what would be the best of ideas. Still Pierce, but we'll try it. Okay, that should fatal him and accidentally overkill. I'll take it. It was a horrible matchup, but I'll take it. It was a really bad set of strategy. Who's Pierce attacked by damage? +1. I really should look at that equipment stuff. Great work as always. Could learn more about the offices. Don't get too bothered. Console. Awesome. Words of comfort. We're in the age of humanity? We've seen quite a few robots. Okay. Intelligent or sapient beings that weren't human were actively driven out of the city into the outskirts. AI? Awesome. Capable of feeling emotions and desires. Pretty much human, in other words. Why do we compare subjects that know emotions and desires as humans? Animals do have emotions and desires as well. Are there no animals in this universe? Is it all abnormalities? And humans and robots, I guess? Awesome. No machines could ever be made to resemble humans, including replacement bodies. Seems to have been a few expectations. Except, okay. I know they're a robot, but I was more focused on the wording of what Roland said. No human, a machine AI. Designed using a human as a template. Only a fraction of her brain was used in my creation. Not even a human brain resting in a robotic body. Not at all. Purely machine. What about the fraction of the human brain you mentioned? It was only an electronic copy of the map of her brain. Entirely composed of mechanical components. Living under a rock. Sapient android with emotions and desires. Existence is most likely a complete violation of the amendment. Scarily good at spotting anomalies. The head is basically a bunch of shady creeps that rule over the city. Okay. Probably won't ever get to face them. Anyways, the whole library is a huge risk in the first place. They're humans, but not really human at the same time. Designed to feel emotions, and I spent what felt like an eternity on a stage. Well, they're running the library, so I feel like it wouldn't end if you're running it still. Breaking the rules designed by the head itself takes more than guts. They did all eventually die. May they rest in peace. Library will be safe.
안전한 숲 들어오는 것도
Has to be safe.
나가는 것도
Birdcage. No one is free to enter and no one is free to leave. What about the invitations?
뜬구름 잡는 소리 하네.
언젠가 이곳을 나가서
Leave this place one day. Take revenge on all things that made me made me into what I am, and earn true
아무튼
freedom.
난 별로 신경 안 써.
What is stopping her from leaving
그건 그거고.
and doing that already?
이건 이거니까. 어디 보자. 이 친구는 2층의 지정사서.
Floor 2.
기술과.
This dude.
난 롤랑이야. 엔젤라의 시종이지.
기술과학의 층을 담당하게 된 지정사서 예소드입니다.
Is this the same dude from the
시선이 느껴지는 거.
Lobato? Cold and piercing stare I'm sensing feels kinda different. Purple man here.
뭐야? 설마 너도 듣기 싫은 말 들으면 폭력으로 해결하는 타입이야?
There's something about his head in both games. I don't know why, but his head feels a little bit large right here, doesn't it? The chin looks like it's slightly non-existent or it's elongated. I don't know how to explain it. He was upset about his tie.
고마워.
Guess you're a nice fellow after all.
엔젤라를 순순히 도와주는 이유가 무엇입니까?
Now it looks alright and normal. Comply with the orders. No choice. They didn't seem too fond of Angela either. The trend to dislike her or something. Wouldn't approve of her. Why not? Crushed our hopes at the very last moment. What does that mean? Sounds complicated. Part of the deal. I don't think Roland took a deal, did he? He was kind of forced after getting his limbs cut, as far as I am aware. Locked off in the librarians, they are asleep. Not a fan of convoluted stories. Robots resembling humans are banned in the city. So everyone in the library is a robot. How does this connect to Lobato? Because the purple dude was in Lobato and we learned that the twins were robots, I think, from the meltdown junk. So how the hell did he get from a lobotomy to a library? Alright. Regardless, they're our co-worker. Let's give it our best shot then, I agree. Put her there! What's the meaning of this? Handshake. He is so cold, Roland. Just leave him alone, Roland. Not robots anymore, they got revived. What the hell? Angela's a robot though. LabCorp collapsed and the library came out of it. How's that happen? What?
So only Onzas are in the game you did not finish.
One day we'll go back. Just like one day we will go back to Yumetuki. We are so not going back to either of them. Role is to collect and sort books about technology and science. Or one of them. I kind of glance at the words. Okay, Tunic we actually might be going back to. We actually might be. I am annoyed about Tunic slightly. We're on the very end of Tunic, so it's very, very tempting as of recent. That'll be my New Year's resolution. It's not. Am I sure? I don't think I'm sure. I think I'm Song. Alright, whatever. We got the science nerd. Urban myth. What the hell is urban myth? Do not have time to think about the terror at the end of the song before the setting of the sun. God, it's blurry. Section 1.
아직 상황을 주시하는 중입니다.
Uh,
유효한 후보는
nominate a number of likely suspects, however.
도시 질병인 꿈의 세탁소와
2
어제의
urban
약속,
plagues.
그리고 도시 전설인 톱니 교단 정도입니다.
Laundry of Dreams and Yesterday's Promise and 1 urban legend, the Church of Gears? Song? I guess song.
아, 그리고 이번에
Library.
도시담으로 지정된 도서관이란 곳도 후보에 있습니다.
Oh, is this because the meter went up? Level 5. Higher ups are clueless, are they? Seeing us as they're throwing out random guesses now? Starting to get used to sorting out books now. I wouldn't. That's a huge library. What the hell?
네가 안 도와주면 날 죽여버린다면서.
You'll kill me if I don't cooperate.
게다가 혼자서는 여기서 나갈 수도 없고.
공포에 의해서 행동하는 사람이라고는
Motivated by fear. I think he's quite relaxed here, ain't he?
공포에 사로잡혀 바닥을 기는 모습을 봐왔거든.
Okay, Angela has a good point here. If I were seeing a bunch of people crawl along the floor, stricken with fear and terror, along with missing body parts, I don't think I'd be that casual about it.
그런 예전 일들로 미루어 봐서 넌 단지 죽음이 두려워서 도와주는 것으로 보이지 않아.
Can you imagine the echo and reverb of screams in that library? That's like a church. It's a huge building. You would hear it from across the room, wherever it may be. Holy crap. I don't know how he's so casual about it. Anyways.
솔직히 말하자면 나도 이곳에서 알아가고 싶은 게 있어.
A few things I want to know about this place too.
무엇을?
넌 이 도시의 책을 모아.
Dude, I would never get used to that. What the hell?
완전한 책을 얻을 것이라고 했지.
Said he wanted to get the one perfect book. The one book. It's gonna be 1 million episodes until we see that book. Gather books about the city, right? Figured I could run into some fun experiences if I joined you on that journey. It's One Piece, but with a library. It's what we've learned right here. Go back to being a washed up fixer. Oh, he was washed up. Scrapping out the bottom of the barrel again.
무엇보다 나도 알아내고 싶은 것이 하나 있어.
Hoping I could maybe find the answer here one day if I stick around and help out. Awesome. Coincidence of interest, I see. I guess so.
내가 널 이용하는 만큼 너도 날 이용할 수 있지.
Free to make use of me.
하지만 조심해.
Try to be careful about it though. Careless attempt could seriously get you killed.
무슨 말을 그렇게 살벌하게 하냐?
You're way too vicious.
전에 무슨 일이 있었길래 늘 날이 서 있는 거야?
Made you so sharp? You're not prying to my past any further. Already like slowly melting. Wait, what? I already feel like slowly melting your limbs this time.
말을 못 하겠네. 저 궁금한 게 있습니다.
I have a question.
봤습니까?
You take questions.
뭔데? 가려서 묻도록 해. 경고는 했으니까.
이곳의 사서들은 대체
What's up with the librarians here? Don't really feel like real humans. Don't seem to be machines or artificial creatures either.
예전 이 시설에서 이용만 당해왔던 환상체라는 존재들과
Entities called abnormalities and employees, both of which were thoroughly exploited by the facility that once stood upon where we are.
나와 다를 바 없는 존재들이야.
Okay.
인간으로부터 비롯된 채
Originated from humans taken advantage of and abandoned once grown out of use. Don't know what you're doing with them now.
망가져 버렸어. 금방이라도 사라질 것 같이 옅어진 존재를 인간의 몸과 책으로 묶어두고 있을 뿐이지.
I think we already encountered the abnormalities, however. They were broken. Couldn't even sustain a stable form. Existence was so fragile. Fade away. So she took them in?
나와 사설을 자유롭게 할 책을
All I can do for them now is find the one book and that will free me and the librarians. Oh. Release the librarians.
나뿐만 아니라
Only way for us to leave.
너의 몸을 복구하는 데 있어서 같은 힘을
Cool.
사용했으니까.
Same kind of power to reconstruct your body.
이것 하나만 기억해.
Remember,
우리 펼치는
collect
수많은
book
책을 모으다
from guests.
결국
Eventually,
모든 게
book.
담긴
Alright. Well, we've learned about the books. You can now send general invitations. What? There's more. Where do I begin to read? General invitations are sent to unimportant guests who won't lead the plot. So, side quests. However, they can be resources to help grow the library. Take the following steps 1 to 2 below. Send general invitation. Step 1. Choose book. Any book. Register as your books of the day by clicking empty register book slot. Any amount, any grade. Putting in a combination of books as used for a red invitation, story characters will invite the matching guests instead. Cool. Send. In case of general invitations, these type of guests that take interest will depend on the value of the books you register. Cool stuff. We're up here at Urban Myth now. Kind of curious about it. More gamble? Is it gamble? Dude becomes book. They turned him into the book. Funniest thing I've ever seen. Suggest you do side quests as well, since they give pretty powerful key pages and combat pages. Cool. We could dive into one. Actually, let's go burn some. That one looks way more important. Okay, maybe we'll burn 2 of those. Have we burned those ones? We've burned those ones. Oh! It's blue! Why'd the background turn blue now? I think we got garbage. I was looking for that one, the purple. We did not get the purple, sadly. Blue means good. Cool. Are we sure that blue is good? What's the order of colors? Is it green, blue, purple?
Books in the invitation, you can get enemies that aren't supposed to be within the main story.
Awesome, awesome. I'll put Books of Rat real quick so we can try it out. Obtain the Book of Rat. Unlock all lower floors. Interesting. Rice is the rank of Urban Legend. Didn't we get that? Oh, we got Urban Myth. Never mind. Green, blue, purple, yellow. Okay, thank you, thank you. I was curious about it because the order here is purple, green, blue. And I thought that was weird. Back to the mines? We're going back to the mines. Invitation. What do we have to spare? An infinite amount of that one. We put Book of Rats. What would we get here? What did we get? Backstreet Butchers. They look actually kind of difficult. Their health bar is a little bit higher than one would hope for. Okay, I guess we'll go with this one. Sure. Purple rare, yellow unique. Okay, okay. I might have low rolled. I feel like we need to break their stagger. That's easier said than done. Where are we working with? 3 to 4. We just attempt 8. Hmm. Two to 3. That's not gonna do us much. 1 to 9 sounds so chaotic. But I feel like it would be the highest chance for us to at least survive. God damn it. 9 numbers and you roll a 1. All right, game. I think our ally does need it, but we're kind of screwed there, ain't we? Restore 1 light. I feel like we could, and then the next one we're fine. Although, we're screwed there, aren't we? 1 to 8. Inflict 2... Bind? 2 to 6. Don't really have much that we can do there, huh? I think we'll just go it and on Clash win. Clash win. If they roll a 4 or 5 and we roll a 3, we're screwed. A 4, we're alright, but we wouldn't get that effect. I think our better bet is just to... You know what? Let's gamble. We might as well. Damage buffs are honestly a huge point in this game. Speaking about buffs, I forgot to look at equipment. And I said I was going to do that. Paralysis. 1/6. I feel like 1/6 would be alright, right? Oh my god! They cooked! I think. I can't say much else for the other. I'm putting that one on you. Commander ring. We have a 3, don't we? What number do we have? I can't see it. Okay, hold on. No! We're going to assume it's a 3. It's a 3. For priority. Should be alright, right? We're gambling. These are some high numbers. Our buddy over there is gonna take massive damage. If we're alright, opponent's number lowers by 3. So then they'd roll the natural 2. We'd be fine. That one we'd still take damage from. I think we're doing that. They were not fine. Quite the opposite, in fact. Awesome. All right. I really don't think we're getting a clash win on that one. Paralysis next? That might help. Never mind, it did help. Look away for 2 minutes and one of your nuggets is already dead. What'd you do? We might have rolled some dice. I can say that much with certainty. That's all I can say, however. I really want to get rid of at least one of them with stagger, potentially. Okay, we got it. We're going to have to take some damage there. I'm getting a little bit worried with those embers. Or cinders, rather. Cinder and ember. Three to four. 3 to 4. We should be on par with that one, ain't we? We'll dive into it. Okay. That's good at least. It's winnable. I don't know if I should be happy or sad hearing that. Awesome. Why do we get a wheel? A guide to District 23. Dark Alleys of the Back Streets, Volume 1. Okay. Despite the luck not being on our side, we have yet... Never mind. We have indeed had failure. The abnormality, the child of on fire, did ruin us a few. That's besides the point. I think we're alright with the campaign. Let's look at these books. Interesting. Now that looks cool. Wait a second. Book of McCullen. That's the one we wanted. Hold on. Okay. I'll take it. It's so bright. What the hell? We got Mo. Didn't want Mo. It's within arm's reach. It's right there. Unless I'm misreading it again, but I'm pretty sure it's right there. Is Mo even on this? I don't think I see Mo anywheres. Did we have a book in here that I just completely missed? Mo's over here. What? Okay. Alright. Kinda tempted to dive into side quests a bunch. You won't need the books from general invitations for main story, by the way. So we could burn them all. Equip. I gotta look at the equipment. What do we get? What do we get? Librarian info. Where's your equipment? Awesome. +1. 5% chance to boost pierce attack. Damage by +1. Obtain condition during the hook office encounter. Inflict bleed 3 times. Oh wait, that's how we got it. Never mind. It's a rusty hook. I don't think our buddy here has anything, to be quite honest. Yeah, they're a new hire. I know we got some more junk here. Nice outfit. I don't know what else we got. Should I be reading all this? HP 1, stagger resist, -1. I should be reading all this. Hear me out. We might not want that one. That one, however, boosts stagger damage of each type by 1 with a 2% chance. These numbers are really depressing. HP -1, stagger resist +1. We're gonna cancel them out. Is that worth it? I don't know if that's worth it. It's ones. Symbols have little to no effect. Okay, okay. Only good thing used for min-maxing. Awesome. Very, very cool. We'll dive into one more random encounter and then I think we'll get the hell out of here. We're gonna put in... Oh god, do we actually want to put that in now? I'm putting in the rats. Where is it? Let's see what we get. If it's the butchers again, I'm gonna be so sad. It's the butchers. We got hook fixer. I guess that's cool. We got butchers once more. We'll dive into it with this one again. Do the new invitation. I kind of want to see what we get though with what we have, you know? We got a low roll. Holy crap. He really wants them dead. Two to five. 2 to 5 would be good for a Tampa, no? 2 to 6. We might need that. Good harvest. 2 to 3. 2 to 3. I kind of just want to fatal him. He could be, given that I use fatal for slash. I think that will be our order of operations. Sorry, lad. I was really hoping one of those shields would have gone to the other one, but oh well. Hello, hello, hello. Hello and welcome. Things are looking a little bit better. Just a little. Never mind. They're targeting. 2 to 6, 2 to 3. Shields and then an attack. Do you want to get rid of that one dude? 2 to 6, 2 to 3. I feel like a 3 to 5 would be alright, even though we do have a slight chance of them high rolling. We'll do that, just to screw up the orders. Because I do want to get that dude out of the way. Two to 3, it should do double damage if I'm not mistaken. Let's guarantee it. 2 to 3. Yeah. Ashes, we'll toss onto them. The music just got so cheery. That was really hard to miss. Can we go to Commandering and just mess with them? I kind of want to use this one. Because if we do Clash win, we get +2 and it's a guarantee for that second one. Even though it wouldn't be that great now, would it? We'll go with it. Okay, we staggered one of them. That's rough. 2 to 6, was it? Flick bind. We're really gambling with that one. We'll go with... They have that much. I'm hoping that we can gamble with a 1 to 8. That's rough. It did better than what some other attacks might have done. I'm putting matchstick on that one. They're staggered. We rolled a 4. If they take priority, then our little lad might be screwed. So I think we just go for a killing blow on this one. That's what I'm hoping for. 3 to 4. We could get them with blunt. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe we should go with endure. Maybe not. Cool. Yikes. Commandering would be alright, given the stats. At least I would hope so. And I really just want to do damage, because that should break. There it is. Cool. I think we got the same books we did last time. Volume 2 for the Hook's Office. It's the only thing new outside of the Backstreets Volume 1 and the Guide to District 23. At least we got more of them. I think the Hook Office was from the main campaign. So that might be helpful. Maybe not? I know we had these ones. Oh, we had Volume 1, didn't we? We could burn 2 of them at least now. We do have a chance for that purple again. I don't know. Okay, the guide we might not need more of. If I'm looking at this right, I don't know if it's grayed out meaning we have everything or if grayed out means we're missing everything. But I'm pretty sure we don't have that purple, so that's what I'm basing this off of. I'm doing that. We're gambling. The final moments are gambling. Oh, we got it. Was it good? It's 43. I don't think it's all that great. It's alright. Defeating an enemy, gain 1 strength in the next scene. It seems alright. I think our current HP is 46. That's why I'm kind of judgmental on it. I could be mistaken. I'm thinking of the other lads. Yeah, we got 46 over here. We're gonna need some support. Alright, cool stuff. Oh, we completed that one. And nothing else. Well, we did get the rise to rank. We need to get Urban Legend now, so we'll have to do the main campaign. Is what I am assuming. Guys, we're getting out of here. We've been going on for 3 hours and 30 minutes. However, I will say, I think I like this game way more than Lobato, to be quite honest. Oh, it does have an autosave. Oh. Okay, it seems like it does. Huge. think silly card game is a little bit more enjoyable than silly management game so far. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Game gets a lot better? Which one? This one or the other one? In terms of gameplay, this one's already pretty good. But then again, I'm kind of a sucker for turn-based card games. Roguelikes, you know? But I do have to admit, Lobato Corp was really, really rough to kind of go through. Not in terms of difficulty, but just the abundance of tedious repetition work of what we had going on in our facility. Alright, schedule. Let me look at the schedule real quick. Tomorrow might be more library, if not, it's something else. I am going to assume it might be a morning stream if I wake up at a very, very early hour. If not, it'll be a night stream. Tuesday, no stream. Wednesday is Deep Rock Galactic. Thursday is currently empty. Pilgrimed is going to be Friday, and Saturday is our bundle. That is our schedule. Thursday, I'll have something planned for it eventually. Probably one of the other options over in the Discord server that was put on the little poll in stream announcements. Alright, other than that, game's actually fun. I enjoyed it. I did enjoy it. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I hope you guys have a great morning, afternoon, night, whatever it is in your guys' time zone. And I'll be seeing ya.